these bad boys. Tell us what it's like.
Yeah, every team left at this point is a legit contender. As a star player, this is when you want to take over and be a leader and get your followers up on Instagram.
Yeah, no question.
Oh, that's very important.
Or Facebook or Twitter.
Important. Yeah, no question. You don't get those up, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Because this is really when you want your bigs to assert themselves. You want them to have SLN. You know what that is?
Shaq numbers.
Oh, no question. 4,388 times he's talked about himself. But I played with one of the best guys ever, I think, Hakeem Olajuwon. His ability to make people better around him as well as be a dominant force, second to none. This is when your bigs assert themselves.
You know who's got a lot of followers?
Who's that?
Kevin Harlan. Really? Like 12 followers.
Kenny, did you say I played? Yes. Add that to the list.
Another tally for the Jet.
We are nearly ready.
Well, guys, there is no more doubt that the Splash Brothers of Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, the Warriors...
Yeah, when it rains, it pours, GA. Thank you. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. The new 5 on the floor. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Spates checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Pass comes in for Blake Griffin. And Baamute's checked in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Crawford at the 2 with Baamute playing the 3. Brandon Bass is out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Paul in at the point. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Young. There's the 3. Not going to go that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Crawford with the ball. Fires for 3. David West grabs the miss. Warriors trailed by 3. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Iguodala. And here's Mbamute. Pass to Bass. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
Well, both teams are continuing to move the ball and get outstanding looks at the basket as they quickly get out the gates.
And Young kicks it to West. Dish now to Abdul-Jabbar. Golden State moving it around. the corner, Iguodala with it. Crawford against Abdul-Jabbar. Feeds to Pachulia. 6 to shoot. And taken away by Paul. And Spades has it in the corner. Crawford outside. Fires the three. Crawford with another miss. The Warriors trailing. Iguodala, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Iguodala. He dishes it to Pachulia. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Pachulia. Young in the corner. The tray. And it's Spades with the rebound.
Shocking, he bricked out. That shot usually is money for him.
Crawford against Abdul-Jabbar. Crawford, no one around him. Crawford with another miss.
Maybe he should look to pass the ball right now and get his teammates involved, because right now, his shot's not falling. He's ice cold.
Iguodala dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Abdul-Jabbar against Crawford. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Pachulia. Clock at 6. Young in the corner. And stolen by Spades. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Crawford. And again, no good by the Clippers.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Abdul-Jabbar up top, guarded by Crawford. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I just love the tenacity that Prez displays, going straight into the heart of the D there and drawing the foul.
And he makes the first. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Both free throws good from Prez. .24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Mbamute. Paul dishes to Bass. Now here's Mbamute. Defense is right there. Paul for 3. They get it back. Here's Bass. And he lays it straight in. Bass has got his second basket of the night.
He's showing some tenacity on the offensive glass. That's a great play right there.
Here's Young. Takes the 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the release was before the buzzer. But a free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Clippers lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And a chance to hear from Dion.
Doc told me, you should be Defensive Player of the Year. Not.
A strong case can be made that Jordan played like the Defensive Player of the Year this past year for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for Draymond Green. West comes in for Thompson. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Sean Livingston. Young is subbed in for Steph Curry. The Clippers also making some changes. Spates comes in for Jordan. And Brandon Bass subbed in for Blake Griffin. So for the Clippers right now, great handles in the backcourt with Paul and Crawford teaming up. Luke Mbah-a-Moute out there with Brandon Bass. And it's Spates in at the center. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Spurs ended up having a lot of troubles. He chipped in his share of points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. It's really been a rough time for him, and it looks like it's a trend. A whole bunch of less than stellar games for him. And sometimes it's hard to break out of that slump. We'll see how he addresses it tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great job. You know, even the best players have weak games, guys, and I think we saw that pretty clearly.
Yeah, and the question now becomes, can you bounce back? Will he be able to put that game behind him?
Well, obviously, he's real important to their success. They thrive off his energy. Let's see if the game plan tonight is to get him involved early on.
Crawford against Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Paul. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
That's an aggressive approach to the rack, but still he calmly floated it in.
Warriors leading by 3. Young pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Young outside. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. And a look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
Oh, and you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
Clippers trail by 5. Ball outside. Dishes it to Spates. Here's Crawford. And Durant sends it back.
Well, you aren't going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
And Young kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. To the right side. Pachulia against Spates. It's deflected. Crawford with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Paul. No good that time. Good defensive work there by Young. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. 52 seconds left here in the second. No good. Shot missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Now Paul. He's got 7. Spates sets a screen. Shot off the pick. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Livingston in for West. The Warriors lead it. Abdul-Jabbar up top. He's guarded by Mbah-a-Moute. Green dishes to Young. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Green. And Young, here we go. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, gorgeous floater by Young. Impossible to defend given his soft touch.
Now here's Paul. With 1 on the clock.
And gotta credit the D of Young there.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. We're letting one guy look like a world beater out there.
As we return to the action here at Oracle, a terrific look from above at downtown Oakland. Some changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala is checked in for JaVale McGee. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Kevin Durant. Young is subbed in for Thompson. Spates checked in for the Clippers. Bahamute comes in for Paul Pierce. It's small ball with Iguodala and Green down low. Young is out there with Curry. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And that one is good.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Man, sometimes you get into a zone for a few games and the basket seems as if it's wide as the ocean.
Here's Iguodala following the basket by Chris Paul. Iguodala setting the pick for Curry. He kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Passes to Green. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors miss again. LA's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Ball with the ball. He's got 21. And it's the Warriors. On the break, Curry's got the ball. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Young against Redick. Pass to Paul. He feeds it to Spates. And here's Mbamute. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Curry. Young outside. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Back to Young. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the feed to Iguodala. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 5 on the clock. And Young kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Lets it fly from 18. Young's shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. For the lead. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Golden State. Brandon Bass is checked in for the Clippers. Free throw, good. Paul. Warriors trailed by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Curry kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. .156 left in the third. Six to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry. The putback. Young for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Paul. He's got 24. Over in the corner, Mbamute. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. .125 left in the third. Curry passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Curry. Kicks it to Young. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Shot to stop the run. Not going to go that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Now here's Redick. He's got 8. Here is Mbamute. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
I mean, they seem to gain more energy after each made bucket. Let's see if they try to really bust it open here.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Brandon Bass.
And that's just what Prez does, getting real physical with the D on his shots.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Paul kicks to Mbamute. And good that time. Mbamute has got 7 points in the game.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Well, this is how you come out at halftime, really motivated to push this game out of reach. Stay focused.
Now here's Curry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
I mean, just the ultimate glue guy. Green's strongest asset may be his ability to contribute across the board.
The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Green.
Well, he didn't really make a concerted effort in the first to get some free throws, but now all that has changed. Much more active.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Clippers leading by 7. Redick dishes to Paul. Back to Redick. Pass to Spates. Over in the corner, Paul. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
He's been unlucky this half after lighting up the perimeter in the first half.
Durant, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. It's Durant on the wing. He's guarded by Bass. Curry kicks to Durant. Curry dishes to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. He's got 13.
Oh, he just isn't his outside game you have to worry about with Durant. When he gets it in close, he rarely fails to convert.
Paul with the ball. With 1 on the clock. And that's not going to go. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team.
Hey guys, come on. Let's close this floor. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, veteran backcourt with CP3 and Redick at the 1 and the 2. Griffin is out there with Pierce, and it's Bass in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Griffin. The dish to Redick. Back to Griffin. 4 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Paul. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Warriors trail by 5. It's Durant on the wing. That's the 3 fly. And Pierce pulls it down. The Clippers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Feeds it to Paul. Back to Pierce. Easy 2 points on the layup. Pierce has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. The Warriors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Young pass to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Thompson, and stolen by Redick. Oh, and here comes Pierce all alone. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And that one falls for Pierce. And the Warriors making a change here. McGee's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in. Second free throw, no good. The lead pushed to double digits. 13 points for Blake Griffin.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Durant dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Durant. To the left wing. Abdul-Jabbar against Pierce. Now Now here is McGee. Not a lot of room.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Inside. And the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk.
Here, right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, I wonder what time the bus got in last night. Their energy just isn't there. Neither is the execution. That's a smart timeout.
Warriors trail by 12. And Young kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Back to Young. He dishes it to Durant. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. Young against Paul. To stop the run, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Clippers leading by 12, and it's time for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Jamal Crawford. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Clippers' head athletic trainer. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench as they try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
Yeah, and given how hard he's worked, you know how frustrated he must be. Difficult blow to overcome for him and for his team.
Pierce has got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. And Durant, here we go. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
It's Redick on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And Redick kicks to Pierce. And it's good, 2 points. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Outside Durant. Shoots the 3. A second chance effort. And the layup good by McGee.
I mean, he's connecting on most of his shots out there, and his team has needed every one of them.
And here is Paul. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Again, Pierce missing. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. dishes it to Durant. From outside the arc. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He is a dangerous outside shooter. If you leave him open, he can bury them consistently.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Now Paul. Jordan the screen. Here's Pierce. Again, Pierce missing.
Even though he's struggling with the shot, it hasn't stopped his team from getting in front and maintaining this lead.
Durant, the pass to Young. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Young. Passes it to McGee. And taken away by Paul. Now here's Pierce. Out to the right wing. Corner shot. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Pierce. That's now 26 points.
This game is ours. Let's draw it up. Come on. Look here, guys. This is what we live for. We have battled all night, and now it's crunch time.
Great substitution.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Clippers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Chris Paul.
He was in attack mode for the entire game. There was no sitting back. He was going to take it to him every chance he got. And they love when he plays with that kind of aggressive mindset.
And so here is Golden State, trailing by 17. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Man, there's no room for careless play like that at this point in the game. Has to be smarter than that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Brandon Bass is checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Felton in for Paul. Felton with the ball. Pass to Mbah-a-Moute. Right side, Reddick. And he makes good on the layup.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, what are you asking? Maybe they should let up a little, right? This is just brutal to watch.
Now, here is Young. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Livingston dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Golden State moving it around. It's Young on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Young. Livingston passes to Abdul-Jabbar. From the arc, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Outside, Reddick. And here is Felton. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later.